Yeah, hi there, this is tuxocho.com again. Welcome on my video channel. In today's little video, we want to talk a little bit about compressing or reducing the size of video clips. As in the last video where I showed you how to compress or reduce the size of JPEG images, the same can be done, or almost the same can be done for video clips you produce with either your smartphone, your regular DSLR or system camera, you just name it. For the video clips of my camera and of course the video clips I record with the OBS from screencast where I show you in tutorial some software or any other thing, there you don't have the problem, at least to a certain grade, not to reduce details when you reduce the quality or the compression of those video files. So here the tool Handbrake comes in very handy, and that's where we take a look on here on the desktop PC. Okay, for our project today, or for this video, I started here, of course, Handbrake. And here I prepared a folder with a couple of videos, and as you can see here, this folder contains videos recorded with different codecs, like here FLV, MKV and MP4 and .mov files in all different resolution and different codecs. As you can see here, what we can do, we can either drop one single file onto Handbrake, or we do it with a complete folder, and that's what we want to do now. We just drop the complete folder, and then the videos are scanned for file information like resolution, codec, and so on, and for audio and subtitles. Takes a little while, but then we can start conversion. Okay, now what you see here is the first video that is here. You can see here all 9 videos I dropped from the complete folder. And here you can see a preview. You can change the different previews available in this video. You got here the resolution. And as you can see here, for the conversion, Handbrake starts with a default conversion preset, and that is in this case fast 1080p in 30 frames per second. That is installed with Handbrake, and all I did was here in the video section to change this to the hardware encoded NV encoder, which takes advantage from the graphics card installed here on my desktop PC, and I would advise you that you do that too. Now you could change this and save it as a new preset, rename it, and then use it further. Okay. Here in this case we got a 1080p file, and I use one of those presets I already told you I made, and all I do here is just choose the right resolution, and then I do nothing. All files are converted to MP4 format, and of course with the help of the graphics card installed. I add that to the queue. Output directory wasn't changed. Add it to the queue, and then take the next one like this. Here you can get another preview of this video. Maybe we have to go back. Go here to the queue, and here you can see what you did for the preset or what you planned to convert. You could clear that. That's what we do in this case, because I made a little mistake. We take that one and take 4K because of the source dimension. Add that one to the queue. Okay, that's a little annoying. Maybe you have to set this first, and then we go to the next one. Add this to the queue. Oh, we have to change the output directory, of course. Add this too. And then we take the third one. look here in the source dimensions, and that is 4K2, so you can add it to the queue. And the next one is maybe we convert that one to 1080p if we want. Add it to the queue. Oh, we have to the output folder. Then we go to Elephant View and Co, and that is 1080p. Have to do that again and add to the queue. Now we have like 4 or 5 video clips here in the queue, and could start converting here with start the queue. But first of all, we have to take and check here the preferences, and that is here under advanced. And here, depending on the power of your PC or your laptop, you have to ensure that is by default set to 1 video clip only. And that means even when on a more powerful system, the Handbrake will only take 1 file after the other, instead of converting and encoding 2 or 3 files or video clips at the same time. Maybe 8 is a little bit high, but of course, depending on your speed of your CPU and your GPU and RAM and so on, Handbrake can decide that by yourself. Okay, now we could start the queue. And then I have to stop recording, because that is using, of course, the graphics card too, just like here in this case OBS, which I use to record this screencast. Okay, if I compare the sizes of the resulting video clips, we could choose here, that is this file here over here, that is 36 megabytes. And if I take the same file originally, that is this one, that would take 780 megabytes. And pretty significant is here that one here, that is 180 megabytes, while here the original file is 1.2 gigabytes, and that's a pretty impressive reduction in file size. As you could see, the reduction can be done either for one file only or for a whole folder of video clips. Just throw them into the Handbrake tool and just reduce the quality and output them to a reduced quality. Handbrake itself, when it's installed, comes with a preset for fast 1080p 30 frames per second, and I used that one, as you could see, as a base for my own presets. I just added the NVNC encoding, for which supports my NVIDIA graphics card, and the same is true here on the Desktop Mini X300 with the A CPU or GPU from the AMD Ryzen processor, and even on a MacBook Air you got a support with the graphics unit for converting those videos. And that is only because that's a lot faster in converting those videos than with the CPU alone. And with that said, you can convert, as mentioned, complete folders or a single file, and just reduce the quality and the size to a main part. And especially with those OBS recordings from the screen, you don't hit the value for reducing the quality so much that you don't, or that you lose details and so on, that you don't have to fear. Of course, I use this tool for quite a long time right now, and at least for archiving my videos, especially for the YouTube videos, after the YouTube video is uploaded. I mostly never touched those video clips, especially B-roll and those screencasts. I use Handbrake to reduce the size, so I can store them just in case I have to prove that it is my video which I recorded. The quality is quite impressive if you take a full-size video or without any compression at least with such a tool, and you take one with the compression from Handbrake side by side. The details are kept in the video clip to a very high degree, and only if you enlarge those video clips, let's say 200% or 300%, you might notice any difference at all. Okay, that was my little review on Handbrake, or reducing the size of video clips. And if you have any questions to this, you might as well place them in the comments to this video, or in the comment section of the corresponding blog post, where, by the way, I will put in a table for comparing the size between video. Let's take, for example, from the S5, and then reducing the quality with the Handbrake tool. Okay, if that video was a little bit helpful to you, you might think about placing a like on the video, and surely I would appreciate it if you subscribe my channel, but then don't forget to hit the bell so you get a notification every time I upload a new video. Okay, that was my little video on Handbrake, or reducing video clip sizes to a certain degree, and all I have to say is till the next time, ciao, Tux Oche.